A prepared woman was looking up to the top of the mountain. When a hand touched her, only her shoulder she turned, but her whole face and body was covered in blood. Still a smile present in her face. Baby, the Omega called. Jim opened his eyes. It was a dream. He saw his mother after a long time, but it was painful sight for him. Why? Why God this was? He started crying loudly. He always wished to see his mother in dream, but not like this. Instead of after his mother, he was crying for to hear his mom's voice, but never happened before. Then why no? What is the meaning of this dream? His heart beat got faster because of this uneasiness. When Yumi entered in the living room of their guest, he saw his brother sitting there with a serious face. Why did you call us? He asked to Namjoon. Namjoon slowly put the file on his hand into the table. Look, this is the information of our mind. Why there is no information about them? Only the current life of them are written there. We contact the West agency, but still they can't even get information on them. He asked with a frustrated look. We already know about that. We tried to investigate on them before. We also got the same result. Jang sent to Namjoon. I think maybe K can help us. Jimin told me K is the one who helped them to settle here. Yoongi said to them. No, he never going to tell you. He also will tell Jinang that you are trying to investigate about us. That was Jimin, who interrupted their conversation by walking to the direction of Django with his scared face. He was hearing their conversation behind the door when he found out that the subject is not only them but all of them. He want to take this chance to get to know about themselves. He want to know about his elder brother's abnormal behavior. He want to know why he's hiding himself from the world. Why he always afraid of the young safety when he straight to Red Alpha. Why Jinan have nightmares and sleepless nights. Why his brother never told them about their parents. Jimin was really scared to stand in front of the Alpha brothers. He still don't believe in me, but now he's just Django. He know that true blood Alpha never going to hurt him because of his brother. He know Django will fall in love with them. He saw the way Django looking at them is different. So he went to Django's side while talking. He saw the anger and worry in Yumi's face, so he only looked at the floor while talking to me remaining things until he heard Janguk's sound. The brothers got surprised by Jimin's entry, especially Yumi, but suddenly it turned to anger and worry. Jungkook is a true-blood alpha who have anger issues. He never liked someone interfere with his talk with someone, especially if it's uninvited people. Now Jungkook is in his personal space with his brothers for privacy. Jimin is an omega. Even Jimin is his brother's mate. He came like this. Yuni looked at Namjoon and saw Namjoon with the same reaction as him. Both of them are expecting Jungkook's wrath against Jimin, but unexpectedly JK was calm. Tell me why, JK asked to Jimin. I don't know how to make you understand if you can't understand the depth of their friendship. K never betrayed Jinan. To my understanding, Jinan trusts K more than anyone, more than his own brothers, and also I don't think K know everything. It was K father who helped us. K was just obeyed his father's order without questioning. Jimin told everything about them, but it made more question and worry in Namjoon's mind. He decided to make a visit to the witch who helped them before. He clearly understood that Jin is trying to hide something about them, not just what Jimmy told them. He can risk his brother's life. He was angry. He dragged Jimmy to his car and locked it. He drove the car without talking to Jimmy until he controlled his anger. How did you get there? He asked while looking at the road. I followed you and get in the car without making you know my presence. I just want to know what are you people planning to do about my brother? He answered while lowering his head. His eyes got teary. What do you know about Jangum? Why you went to near him instead of me? I know you are not trust me, but Jangum have anger issues. We can't predict his response. It's like a miracle he is calm today. You knew and about JK. I know he also like other alpha who didn't respect Omega and Beta, but I trust his love for my brother who value his Omega brother. That I that love hold a power which going to prevent him to hurt me. And do you think if anyone hurt me, my brother going to leave them? No, he will make them in hell. You don't know the dark side of him. Why do you think Jinheng afraid of his wolf? It was scary, and remember, it always also take it as a warning too. Jimin just made a threatening with an innocent face which makes Yuan speechless. Namjoon went to the home like nothing happened, but when he saw the red eyes of Jin, he understood that Jin was crying. He went to Jin and held Jin's hand in a hurry. I'm sorry, I know today's breakfast is important because it's a part of ritual. It was emergency, that's why I went outside. He thought Jin cried because of his mistake. I know, I can understand you, Jin said with a smile. Then why did you cry? Namjoon asked with worry. Accidentally, some dust dropped in my eyes, that's why. Jin said with a smile. He was happy to know that Namjoon is caring for him. After breakfast, Namjoon went to the beach who helped them before. How can a true blood alpha can mark another true blood alpha? I never heard something like this. Namjoon questioned. Make an amusement in the beach face. I don't know about this. I also never heard something like this, so I can't give you any answer. But my aunt is a great witch. I can give you her address. Maybe she can help you. But for that, you have to wait for a month. She is now on a trip. After her comeback, I will inform you. Namjoon left the place with the great witch's address and also decided not to inform Jangkook's parents about all of this until his meeting with the great witch. Jungkook closed his eyes while thinking about Tae and saw Tae in his hospital. He went to his office after breakfast. Jin asked Namjoon for going to Hope Cafe for work, but Namjoon refused his request. But instead, he told Jin to make food in home and deliver it to the cafe. Tae was really tired. He was continuously working from morning to night without eating. He remembered if he doesn't wear the chain, he never get tired like this, but he have to endure every pain. He is now just like a human. He dragged himself into the parking area. He slowly went to open the door. Suddenly, a hand hold his hip, made his body stiff. Why are you here, Django? He asked while turning to the other person. I know you are tired, so today I can be your driver. JK said playfully and dragged Tae into his car. They didn't resist. Unknowingly, he started to like the action of JK. When they entered in the home, they saw Jin and Jimin is waiting for him. When they saw his brothers, he went to them and hugged them tightly. It made a little jealousy in JK's heart. They didn't hug him like that. Thank God, finally you came. We are waiting for you to eat dinner. There, your brothers want to wait for you to eat, and we want to eat with our maid. So please don't make us waiting anymore. Yoongi came down while sulking. When Thayer heard it, he ran to his room to take a quick shower. When he came back, everyone was present there. He sat between his brothers. It made JK angry, but he didn't show it. He was expected that they will sit beside him like others. His brothers understood his emotion, but they kept silent. They fed the first bite of his food to his brothers before he ate, and Jin and Jimin also fed they before they eat. And the Jiwon brothers sit there with an open mouth. Their maids are sitting beside them, but to their eyes, their brother is only visible. Jungkook looked at his brothers with like now you have to feel the same way I did. After dinner, Jungkook announced he wanted to talk about something. JK went to his room and came back with flight ticket for his brothers and their maids for honeymoon. Jimin wanted to stop the plan, but when he saw the warning stare of his lovely brothers, he didn't say anything. I want my brothers have every happiness. I know I am the one who stopped them to live their life freely without worries. I will do whatever I can, they thought. Jin was really happy that he can get close to Namjoon. He's not worried about Thay anymore after he got to know that JK marked him. Finally, I can spend my time with my mate without their brothers. The Juan brothers thought, without knowing that trip is going to make their life in another way.